We're
Hey, hey,
live!
hey.
Hello, guys. How are you? Good to see you all. So we are live. It is Tuesday, and will be my last Tuesday for a week or so. Because just to let you guys know, so I will be getting my wisdom tooth taken out next week. So this I've had one done. You heard me moan insufferably, so I've got to have the other one done, unfortunately. But we will tell you about the arrangements and what we were going to do a bit later on. But yes, but anyway, it's Tuesday. Good to see you all. Don't forget, if you're just watching us now, we will be doing the eat along for the afternoon tea on Friday. So Kelly and I will be doing an afternoon tea on Friday, which you can eat along to. So get your afternoon tea stuff, get your pastries, get your cakes, whatever you want to do, and then join us.
Hey, Tia.
Hey, bonjour, Tia.
Bonjour, comment ça va? Est-ce que tu es bien?
How are you, Tia? Are you well? And my French is nowhere near as good as Kelly's. How have you been? Good to see you.
Hope you're well.
Yes, we were just talking. So Kelly and I are going to be doing an afternoon tea thing on Fridays, we said. So we are hoping.
I totally forgot about it until March just mentioned
Well,
it. And
good to
in my
see.
mind, I'm just thinking, oh my God.
We are good. Good.
We are
Lovely to
good.
hear from you as well. What have you been up to? You live the life. We know you always have a wonderful life. We like to hear what you get up
I
to.
think many of you live the life,
I
actually.
know.
Many of you.
Well, we're happy, actually. We are glad to hear
Yeah.
that you live the life. So cheers to all you life livers.
Yeah.
Right, now we do have Kelly managed to get a few pastries, which we are going to try. Hence what we
Gail.
saw from Gail's. Here we are. So the box, all lovely wrapped up as they do. So that's the Gail's one. Sheila, hello.
Hi, Sheila.
We are well, Sheila. How are you?
Hope you're well.
I want to feel strong and healthy again. Okay. Well, Tia, funny you should say that. We've got Liam. Hello, Liam, in the room, and Liam is very up on feeling healthy and strong and stuff like that.
Very up on healthy and feeling strong and stuff like
And
that.
to prove that, look at that, he's just proved it. He said walking to the gym. So there you go. How are you, Liam? Really good to see you.
Hi, Liam. Hope you're well.
How are things? How's it going? What you got planned out to work out today? You working upper body, working arms, working back? I need to get into this a lot more, you know.
So, Tia, in what way? Is it that you want to go to the gym? Is it that you want to start walking more? Is it maybe a mind thing where you just want to clear your mind and all of that type of stuff? In what way do you want to sort of like, what was it she said?
I want to feel strong and healthy.
Strong and healthy. Is it strong and healthy in the mind and stuff like that? Because at the moment, for a little while now, I felt that I need to do stretches. I feel like my mobility is definitely not what it used to be and stuff like that. So I feel like I want to do some like real stretches and actually though feel that I'm in the zone kind of thing, because I can do stretches and stuff like that, which I do every day, but it doesn't make me feel anything. And so I really want to know that I'm really working hard, and I feel like I need a little discipline in that. So I feel like I need to go to a gym, but not your typical gym, not your gym where you're just working on machines and stuff like that. I think I need a bit of connection and stuff. But also, I've been feeling my mind is starving a little bit. So I'm not reading enough. I don't read. I haven't read for years, and I really want to get back into it. And so I picked up. So I went. So there's a couple of guys that I watch who are really quite funny, and one of them is reading this, A Court of Thorns. So I thought, oh, do you know what? I like the sound of it, the way that he was describing it and stuff. So I thought, you know what, let me get this book. And then I walked into Waterstones and they were doing it for $8.99. And I just thought, $8.99 is like so much for a book these days. And I know it's Waterstones and all of that type of stuff, but I feel like Waterstones need to start doing a little bit more deals in a cost of living crisis. Like, no random person could just spend like $8.99 on a book. Well, you can. Don't get me wrong, I could. But I just feel like there are other things that I also want to spend money on. So I went online to Amazon and they were doing 2 for $8.98 or something like that. So I managed to get 1, 2, and 3. And what I thought was 4. However, it turned out to be 5. So I've got 1, 2, 3, and 5 because it's a 5-part series. So I have to pay out of the deal for 4, but 4 is actually $7.99, but it's still a good deal compared to, so 1, 2, and 3, or 1 and 2 were $8.99, and then 3 was $10.99 in Waterstones. And I was just like, oh my God, that's just so much money. And for that money, I can get all 5 books. So
Right, so Liam said, I'm walking to the gym. It's bench today and a mixture of upper body. Lately, I've been doing 5 reps of 45 kilograms. Wow, twice. Wow. So times 2. That's amazing, Liam.
Yeah.
Keep that up. So, I mean, so Liam, just out of interest, so going back to Tia's point. So Tia said, I haven't done exercise in years, so started swimming. Gives me something to do and gives me steady energy levels throughout the day. I
love swimming. Swimming's one of my favorites.
Hello, Charlie. How you doing?
Hi, Charlie. Hope you're well.
770 followers. Well done.
Oh, good for you.
So, Liam, how is your motivation for going to the gym? So, Tia, it sounds like you've started, which is really good. So, you started the swimming bit. Is there anything else you wanted to do?
There was this little mini thing that I used to use. I can't remember where it is now, but it was like a waterproof music, so I could put the earplugs in and listen to music as I was swimming, and I thought that was really good and motivated me, because not all swimming pools have music playing, and sometimes you know, as you're clearing your mind, you might want to listen to music or not, just swim.
Freon, how you doing?
Hey Freon, hope you're well.
Hey, he said, you're live. Where have you been? We've been here. You know where we are every Tuesday and Friday. I've been waiting ages. And hello. By the way, I'm here from, is it Maldegem in Belgium? It's me, Freon. I've not heard of where you are before. You're actually in Belgium at the moment.
Are you at different times? So
you'll be an hour ahead.
Yeah. So is that why you've been waiting for us for ages?
Oh, it's really good to see you. I'm glad you said and you're enjoying it there. How is it? Have you managed to have your Belgian waffles? Have you managed to have any treats?
Some Liège waffles.
Tia said, I used to do judo and Brazilian jiu-jitsu. So I had a backache, so I had to stop. Now I want to try other sports. So Tia, that's really good. Keep that motivation up.
I used to do jiu-jitsu.
Did you?
Yeah.
I didn't know you did jiu-jitsu.
Jiu-jitsu, but I would have been about 15 or 16 when I did it.
Oh, that's why I didn't know you did jiu-jitsu.
Long time ago.
Keep it up. Is there anything you'd like to do? And anybody else? So we're just talking about motivation and getting into the gym. What do you guys do for motivation for exercise?
I haven't got any motivation really. So it has been playing on my mind for quite a long time. And I was really trying to look for a really nice swimming pool that was inexpensive, you know, near where I work or something like that. And, you know, sometimes I don't mind going to a leisure centre and stuff like that. There isn't a leisure centre near where I work, but I wanted to go. But a lot of them are like hotel swimming pools and stuff like that, and sometimes they don't allow outside people, but some do. But I don't want to spend like loads of money. I don't want to spend like loads of money on the gym and loads of money on this and loads of money on that. I just want a simple swimming pool that has a steam room or a sauna. I mean, preferably steam room. I can go swimming, and then at the end of my swimming, I can spend 10-15 minutes in the steam room. I find that as a real treat. Shower off and go to work. That's all I'm looking for. I don't think I'm asking for too much, you know.
I'm on holidays this weekend, but I couldn't miss the MK family, could I? Well, I'm glad you are
glad
here.
You're with us.
Hello, Tommy. How you doing?
Hey, Tommy. Hope you're well.
Hi, St. Cot. How are you? How you doing?
Hey, St. Cot.
And hello, Kath. How are you?
Kath, welcome. And hello, and I hope you're well too.
So, how you go? So we were just talking about motivation for exercise and doing that. So we had a few questions about that. And Kath has come through with something interesting. I love walking. I can walk for miles. Do you know what? Walking not only is good for you exercise-wise, it's really good for your mental health. If you can walk, especially in nature, so walk through parks or fields or forests or anything of that ilk, you can definitely improve you both ways, so mentally and also fitness.
And the thing is, they also say, oh yeah, do 10,000 steps in a day. Sometimes it's not always possible to do 10,000 steps every day. I was just checking mine, and I've done 8,623, which I don't think is that bad considering I work in the middle of all that.
Freon said, yes, I have missed you guys loads, but thank God you're back. My beautiful sister-in-law Kelly and my brother-in-law Marky. Well, we're lovely to see you there. Do tell us when you do your lives, because I know that you do your lives, and I will join them as well, but you never tell us when they are, and they just
Yeah.
randomly appear, and
And I'm
I
like,
miss
"Oh."
them. Where are we? Tommy said, I'm very well, thank you. Good.
Good.
I was going to ask Tommy, do you have a gym on board the on the yacht that you work? Do they have that there? And are you allowed to use it? I will not question if you do. That is not for me to judge. But do you have one on there if you wanted to use it? Hey, Red Fulcrum, how are you?
Hi, Red Fulcrum.
Sorry, I was laughing at your comment. Red Fulcrum said, yeah, working out is overrated.
You know what? I like, so I went to the gym for many, many, many years. I feel like probably, even though I'm overweight now and stuff like that, it kind of body wise maybe set me up, like strength wise, should I say, not so much body wise, but strength wise probably set me up that little bit more, you know, as we are getting older, because our bone density decreases and all of the fun stuff that happens. You get brittle bones and stuff like that as you get older. And I feel like, I mean, Mark's pretty good because he'll still do press ups and he'll get on his bike and all of that type of stuff.
That's as far as it goes, though.
And you know, he goes walking and stuff like that. And obviously we do a lot of walking when we go on our holidays and stuff like that. That's probably where I do the most walking because I have time to do the walking. But I feel like I want to do more stuff, but I don't have the mental capacity in order to push myself to do more stuff. So I feel like I'm lacking in that, and I need a little bit of discipline in that. But yeah, I would love to have the mindset to say, right, you know, today I want to do this or today I want to do that. And hopefully I will just wake up one day and go, yeah, right, okay, let's go, let's do it, let's go. But I don't know.
So for us, I went to the city in Belgium today and bought myself a Belgian football kit. And I've been talking Flemish all day since I'm in the city in a beautiful resort. That's really, really good. Is Flemish is quite similar to French, isn't it? There's a very sort of similar tone to it. So if that's true.
I think Flemish is Dutch though, right?
No, well, he'll tell us. No, Flemish is different. So basically, people don't realise that Belgium is split between the Flemish and the Belgian. So at one stage, there was talk that Belgium would split. Anyway, okay. So Red Fulcrum said it's all diet. So Red Fulcrum, is that the thing? You're just not interested in exercise at all? And we're not judging, because that is a lot of things. A lot of people don't like it. Hang on, sorry, 1 second. I have noticed, but very thin people, I have noticed, don't tend to exercise. It is a lot down to what they eat.
I agree to a point, but I have a friend who is slim, but is out of breath all the time, and I'm just like, oh my god. And I'm overweight, and I don't get as out of breath as she does. And when I say she's slim, she's probably like, I don't know, maybe a size 12, possibly a 14, something like that. She's not overweight, she's trim. You know, she's a lot taller than I am and stuff, but like there are certain things that she does and she's just like out of breath, and I'm just like, oh god. So I'm not, I wouldn't say it's all diet, to be honest, but it depends. It depends on if it's weight or fitness, because those are two different things. I do get out of breath when I'm doing simple things, but not as out of breath as other people that I've seen. I'm just like, oh my god. But my breath has gotten better. And it's also about your recovery time. So even though you might get out of breath quickly, if you recover quickly, then it's fine. But if you're out of breath and it's taking you ages to recover your breath and stuff like that, yeah, it's something that you kind of like need to look at. But I feel like mobility is my problem.
Tommy said, we have a gym on board. We can only use it when we don't have guests on board. I usually do small workouts in the crew mess when we have guests on board. So that's because you do get something to use it. That's where I can imagine your work, though, is quite energetic as well. You're not standing still. You're constantly all over the place. I know when you had your arm injury, you were on the deck for a little bit. On the bridge for a little bit. But I can imagine that you are constantly moving around the yacht all the time. So I imagine the steps you were getting are quite plentiful.
This tea is very sweet, darling.
There you are. Kat said, I have started walking more. I read you can do 7,000 steps. Also, there is a Japanese walking method to get fit quickly. It involves 3 minutes normal pace, then 3 minutes fast alternative for 30 minutes.
That's how they do. So so when I went to the gym, it was called aerobics. Apparently now it's called HIIT, right? And I was like, But they do this premise in exercise actually, where you would do so you're going in bursts. So you do fast bursts, then it's calmed down, then fast burst, and then it's gone over, fast burst, and then it's calmed down. And it does burn weight quicker, to be fair, if weight is your goal, because sometimes it's people's goals are different. Fitness and losing weight, they're two different goals, but can go hand in hand. So getting fitter can be weight loss can be the result of getting fitter. But sometimes if your body type is different, then getting fitter doesn't always result in weight loss, and sometimes weight loss doesn't always result in you getting fitter. So it's just one of those things, but they do go hand in hand if you're going to do them as a combination, stuff like that. But yeah, that is a proven method. But I always think, if you're going, so for me to maintain a weight that I got back in the day, I had to walk what was it, 3 hours a day? 3 hours a day. So I had to walk an hour in the morning, an hour at lunchtime, and an hour in the evening. So I had to work 3 hours a day, 5 days a week. And then on top of that, I'd have to do 3 hours at the gym every week just to maintain. That wasn't even losing. It was wild. But also when you're younger, you have that type of energy. And as you get older, and also you have to have that motivation. And sometimes if you don't have the motivation to carry you through to your older, that also is very difficult.
So yeah, Kath, is this something you're going to start doing? Are you going to incorporate this in that? Because that does sound quite good, actually. So 3 minutes fast pace, 3 minutes normal pace. And I imagine as well, like I said, because you're consciously doing that, you also get to enjoy the walk at the same time. Do let us know if you start that and how it gets on. Now, St. Cot does a different type of activity because they said, I'm good, thank you. I'm just back from babysitting granddaughter and worn out. So that is your workout in itself. How is she? How's she doing? I bet you she's the apple of your eye.
Yeah.
That's wonderful, St. Cot. I bet you're a fantastic grandfather as well. We are talking French, Belgian, Dutch, and English together since we're abroad.
That's right.
Freon, can you speak Belgium, Dutch, and well, obviously you can speak English, but Belgium and Dutch as well? That is fantastic.
There's no Belgian. It's just French.
Well,
Dutch,
French and Belgian Dutch. He said Belgian Dutch. So can you speak Dutch? Is there a difference between Dutch and Belgian Dutch?
Yes, there is a difference.
Okay, well, we'll let him answer that. Tia said, exercise for mental health does wonders.
Yes.
And this is very true. It's also good for your motivation and also your sort of sense of well-being, I think, as well. Sheila said, I should try bike riding again. I haven't ridden a bike for years, so it will be interesting to see if I can stay upright.
I will tell you this. So since these Lime bikes have come into, they were Boris bikes at one time and all of this, I see a lot more people riding bike, even if they're just riding to the station and stuff like that. I've just seen so many people get on a bike, and also so many tourists. They're acting like it's Amsterdam out here, and I'm just like, you want to be careful because these cars don't play. But I've seen loads of kids riding the bikes, adults, tourists. I feel it's wonderful, and if you can ride a bike or just want to get back into riding a bike, it's a wonderful exercise.
Now, Sheila, I actually found now, just before the pandemic, I was really worried in lockdown that I would put on tons of weight. So I bought an exercise bike, and I bought a real cheap one. Now, in the past, I'd always spent quite a bit on exercise bikes. So I say quite a bit, it's like £400 plus, or up to £400. So I bought a real cheap one for 80 quid. And do you know what? That has lasted way, way, way longer. It has lasted 5 years, because obviously it's the pandemic in 2020, than any expensive bike I've ever bought. So just bear that in mind. It's also quite good to do because you can do it watching TV or stuff like that.
But I think she means a proper bike, not
I'm just saying you could do that. Red Falcon said, when you get older, carbohydrates and alcohol are more toxic. You have to rebuild your organs and tissues. Well, do you know what, Red Falcon, you're absolutely right. carbohydrates are a killer because they obviously it converts the food
sugar.
into sugar, and that's the thing. And alcohol is full of sugar, especially with things like spirits and wine. So it's one of those things you could. Everything in moderation. You're absolutely right.
It's not carbohydrates I was thinking of. It's the other thing.
Do you avoid carbs? Is that what you're doing? Is that what you're doing as well? You're just trying to avoid carbs. But
I think they have this thing. It's a little bit like not so much the caveman diet, but eating as your ancestors did. So, you know, eating your salads, eating veggies, but I think they do it as raw. But I'm not so sure that I think about raw. But I think if you just ate your meat, your salads, and your veggies, you know, if you want to eat potatoes, you could, but not complex carbs. So no processed carbs, or should I say, don't eat the processed stuff so much.
Now, I feel real bad because we do a food channel, so we're just about to eat a ton of processed carbs when we're going to show you the Gail's bakery bit. So we'll do that in a bit. But yeah, so apology. This is probably not the best.
You could just watch us. You don't have to eat it.
This is not the best segue into a healthy thing. But anyway, it is what it is. Now, Tia said, I'm learning that losing weight should be based on how I feel, not how I look.
That's correct.
I notice when it's always based on looks, it leads to hiatus and yo-yo dieting.
It does. It does. And I'm guilty of the... so I've done pretty much all the diets back in the day. So I did like Weight Watchers, I did Slim and World, and I did the keto, and I did the Atkins, and I did the 3-day diet, I did the cabbage soup diet. And there were so many diets that I did, and they all worked in their own ways. But I just found, and I didn't find it out till a lot later actually, that I got mood swings, and I would be like incredibly aggressive. And didn't realize actually it was food. But I could stick to the, you know, I'd stick to the diet for 3 months or whatever. But it just wasn't, I didn't realize a lot later to why I was getting angry and stuff like that. And it was that. But I think, you know, you have your thing, everything in moderation and all of that type of stuff. But I think I live by nowadays, is it worth the calories? Like, it's okay. Like, I mean, you get to the age where you just think, right, I'm going to eat this thing, but is it worth it? Like, I don't want to eat something that is meh. It doesn't make any sense to me to eat something that's just like meh, you know. But if it's tasty and you like it, I just think to myself, oh yeah, you know, I don't have to eat all of it, which I don't. But to eat a little bit of something that you really enjoy, I think is better than to eat a lot of things that you just is meh.
So, right, let me just catch up because there's quite a few comments now. I'm in my bed, all nice and relaxed from here for the list stream. Well, good. I'm glad. So, Freon. Now, Freon asked, let's do a quiz of what I've been doing in Belgium. So, first question, Freon, what's been your highlight so far of your Belgian trip? What's been your highlight, your favourite thing so far? Kath said, I'm going to do this and couch to 5K. Oh, really? So go for a 5K. Good for you.
I saw that on the NHS website one time. Yeah, couch to 5K.
I can speak. Well, I think you're going to do it actually amazing. We'll keep us in touch though. How you're getting on.
Yeah.
For instance, I can speak a bit of French and Dutch a little bit. Now, Tommy has asked you a question in French. Now, I know Tommy's French will be good because he goes to France a lot. So this is where I need Kelly's input here. So here.
Mon français est très. I don't know how you pronounce it, but I know what you're saying. Basique. Je sais pas si tu. I don't know how you say the word pronounce comme ça, mais je sais, je compris. Je compris.
Oh, St. Cot says 6 months old now and just started crawling. Oh, bless. We hope one day we can get to see a photograph. I know, obviously, the safety online and stuff like that, but we would love one day to see a photograph of her when she's a bit older.
Oh, bless her.
Freon said, oui, merci. Red Falcon said, you have to eat fresh lamb, like drinking its blood and everything. Really? Now, one thing we noticed, Red Falcon, is lamb isn't that available in the States. That did shock me. You do have it, of course, but I don't think it's as popular as it is here in the UK.
I don't think I can drink the blood of no lamb. I'm just saying.
Canard à la presse. They do that in pressed up in France. Where
That just sounds very ritualistic.
So tell us what gone. So that's your first question. And what's been your favourite food, Frion, since you've been in Belgium? Sheila said, just eating things in moderation. Life is too short. Just enjoy yourself.
Yeah, for sure.
Well,
I agree.
do you know what? Kelly and I are all back because we do this food channel. So you end up eating a lot of cakes. But that is all part of the bits we do.
I eat bits of cakes.
I eat the cakes. Jensen! Hi,
Jensen. I hope you're well.
Where are we? Hey, Jensen says Frion. Tommy said, okay, comment c'est pas très vacancy in Belgique. I think I got that right. We said Frion. Oh, this is got my the impact of ultra processed food is insane. Do you know what, Tia? You are absolutely right.
Yeah.
Once in a while is okay, but if you make that your common part of your diet, so you're having processed food every evening, it will take an effect.
It's quite crazy, really. And so I am conscious of. So we've spoken on this channel before about when shops can sell something at such a ridiculously low price. Now, I'm not against processed food, like oven food. Like sometimes I like to shove in a bit of oven. I like a chicken Kiev sometimes, I like sausages sometimes. But when you're having things like donuts that cost like 10p or something, in my mind, I'm just thinking, what preservatives are in there that they can make it so low at 10p or something ridiculous? I really have to get my mind around it. Sometimes it's because it's mass production and that's how they can make it cheaper, because they're not paying the overheads of factory workers and stuff like that. But I'm sorry, when you're making like 10p or no.
So, Jensen, don't worry, you are never late. How is the doggy sitting going?
Hi, Jensen.
Right, so, Frion, why was breakfast the best? I know you said it's expensive, but what was so good about it? And what did you have? We are doing well, Jensen. I hope you're good. Tommy said, I heard something about Grand Prix, I think. Really? What's going on with the Grand Prix? Now, we know you're a big Grand Prix fan. What is the latest? If anybody will know, it will be you. And it's coming from my mum's money. Well, you enjoy.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Chicken Dipper. How are
Chicken
you?
Dipper. I hope you're well.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say your real name, so I will just stick to Chicken Dipper. But the lovely Chicken Dipper's joined us. Very lovely Chicken Dipper. Belgian waffles because of the syrup. I can imagine
I do like Belgian waffles. They're really good.
I
like Liège waffles.
There's two types. There's the Belgian waffle and the Liège.
Yeah.
Do you know which one you have?
I like the Liège.
Frion's asking how you are, Chicken Dipper. Question for you is there a live on Friday or not? There is, Jensen. There is one on Friday.
There is a live on Friday.
Right. Chicken Dipper said, I'm good, by the way, Frion. You remember my name. I'm hardly here. Well, it's good to see you here. Because everyone knows the famous Amy and Tushi. Oh, you remember? There you are. Oh, yes. Where is Tushi? Tushi comes on periodically.
Yeah, she does. Bless her.
I could potentially go to Singapore in October.
Who's that? Who's this?
Tommy. Is this for the Grand Prix?
Wow.
Oh, Tommy,
wow.
you live the life. Do you know what? I had the opportunity to go to Singapore and I never took it up, and I am gutted I never took that up.
I may have an opportunity later on to go to Singapore. So, not this year, but at some point, yeah.
So I'll tell us all about it. Is this set in stone or is it just still potential at this moment? Right, guys. So we were talking about exercise and how we do, but I thought it was for the Grand Prix, but we are going to move on to something ultra processed and nice. So this is the Gail's range.
Oh, I don't think it's ultra processed. They do it on site.
Yeah, they do it on site. Yeah. This is true. So this isn't one of your thingy cakes. Now, as you know, we have tried Gail's before, but we are going to be sampling some of their cakes. So here we go. So this is the selection.
You're seeing it before. Well, you're seeing it before Mark does.
Before I do, check. Right, let me just hold this because I do not want these spilling out.
Yeah.
Check these out. So what have we got?
Okay, so that one is a strawberry custard tart.
Ooh.
This one, I don't know. I think it's like a berry tart, but I can't remember. And this one is a vanilla berry custard tart.
Oh, check those out. So This will.
That middle one just looks amazing. I can't wait to try it.
We will definitely tell you if it's Kelly's mantra of are they worth the calories.
I'm gonna eat the straw. I want to try the strawberry one first, and then the berry, the blueberry custard one afterwards, and then the last one. I want that cream one the last, because I think that's gonna be amazing.
So I hope you got that, guys. I was going to offer you the chance to choose,
I'm telling you.
But apparently you don't get to choose. And actually, I had no idea. It was on the roof. I'm taking the. Actually, that was fantastic, that cream. Right, okay. So luckily, I anticipated 3 plates. I've got 3 plates. I've got 3 knives. So we can try. Now, I will read the comments while you do that. So, yes, going for the Grand Prix. Marky, I have a question for you. I saw this shirt and I was thinking about you. And I said to myself, must buy Marky a shirt from Belgium. Oh, no, you don't have to buy me a shirt.
No, you don't.
Save your money for you. I really appreciate the sentiment, Brianna, and I really do appreciate it because that's so nice of you to think of me. But I'd rather you spend your money on you.
100%.
You deserve the break. So I want you to spend them. What I would say, though, is buy something for yourself and think of me when you do it. That's what I would say. Tommy said,
smells amazing, by the way.
Tommy said, I'm currently not set in stone, but the people I work for are going to have a spare ticket so I could be taking that ticket. Oh, magic. Magic. And do you know what's going to happen, don't you? You know what's going to happen. You are going to bump into your favorite driver again in Singapore. You just know it. It's fate, Tommy. It is fate. But I do hope you do, because I think he clearly likes you as well.
Mark likes to talk too much. So,
all right, hang on a minute. Let me just show.
I'm gonna.
So this is what it looks like. Again, remind us what this is.
This is the strawberry. I thought it said strawberry custard, but maybe I could be wrong.
There we go. It's just the strawberry custard. I don't think this is strawberry custard.
It's not strawberry
There's
custard.
no
it's
custard.
Like a frangipan.
All right, let's try. Here we go. Mmm.
No, really, really nice.
It's very, very. That's quite a dense cake. That is quite a dense cake. That goes well with tea.
I don't find that dense at all.
Oh, I disagree.
But it's like a sponge cake.
Yeah, it's very much like a sponge cake, and it's got strawberries baked into it. So you can see there, those strawberries are on the top. Tia, I think you'd like this one. It's got again, it's got a lovely sort of it's got really, almost like a homemade taste, like someone's grandmother had made it. It's really, really nice.
And I don't think Tia works too far from a Gail, so
Amy said, have you ever tried to recreate a professional donut? That's a very good question. We are not great cook. Well, Kelly is, but I'm not a great cook. So
do you know what? So I know I've never tried to recreate it, but the thing is with donuts, because I'm not a maker, so I'm not one of those ones that would need it, or you know, if you were doing like a croissant, the lamination and the butter in between, and the lamination and the butter. So I'm not that type of a sort of like baker, but I would be interested. Like I would have to really dedicate time, and I'd have to be in the correct mind space to do it, because I've never made things like cookies before and stuff like that. So, but I have wondered about making cookies. So maybe one day.
That's possibly a good question, though. Would you like us to see us try that? I don't know if we'd be able good at that.
Mark says us, but I'm saying him.
I don't have a deep fat fryer. That's the problem. So I don't know how we would do that with it. And you need to deep fat fry your donuts. I'm not sure baked ones would be the same.
No, but you can do it in. We do have a frying pan that is deep for sure. We could test it.
Sheila said, just don't drop the cake onto the keyboard. Well, we won't do that because I'm doing the demo this time round.
Right, yeah, we're just going to drop it everywhere else.
Kelly has lost all her ability to say that, because I'm so good. I'm telling you guys, if I had dropped that cream on that, I wouldn't have heard the end of it.
I dropped it one time.
I wouldn't have heard the end
How
of
long
it.
have we been doing lives and I've dropped something once?
I'm so glad that happened, because I just think to myself, I can't be shouted at. Right. Tia said, Gail's cookies are so good. Oh, we must try the cookies.
I've not tried the Gail's
cookies. We
haven't.
Actually.
No.
Right. Thank you, Tia. We shall give that a try. Amy said, I watched the F1 film. It was really good. Never thought I would be so hooked. Is that the one with Brad Pitt? I've not seen that one yet.
Is that the one with Brad Pitt or Christian Bale or both?
There's several F1s as well, but
Yeah.
that one, yeah, if it's the one with Brad Pitt, I think that's the one.
Just leave it on there.
Yeah. I just wanted to show the cake one more time. Karina, hello.
Hi, Karina. Hope you're well.
So, Karina, you are my inspiration. As you know, I better explain that before that sounds really weird. We are doing the afternoon tea eat along, and that was your idea. So we thought it was an excellent idea. And as you've just joined us, we are doing our taste test. So this was the strawberry.
It was like not a strawberry bakewell, but bordering on that sort of thing.
I'd say like a strawberry frangipane almost.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hope you had a great weekend. I hope you're well. Lovely to see you. Tommy said, imagine that. Oh, can you imagine if they said, he's going to start calling you Tommy. He's going to start knowing you by the name. Tom, come on, come over here.
Oh, come over here. You come to the VIP, yeah.
It would be a good idea for a vlog or experimental vlog. All right. Well, I have done cookery ones in the past. I haven't done them for a long time because, and they never do that well. But I will have a think about it. It was the one with Brad Pitt. I thought it might be. Right now, okay. What's the next one we're doing?
The blueberry one.
All
right. Blueberry.
So this is the second one we are trying, as you can see here. So what one's this?
This is a vanilla custard.
Oh,
blueberry vanilla custard.
You can see all those blueberries. There's vanilla custard right in the centre, as you can see.
They had a berry one, but sometimes with berries, I can be a little bit funny because even with the other one, there's berries in it.
Now, I always find when they put berries like this one, the other one that we just tried, the strawberries in it, that the actual berries can make the cake a bit soggy. So it's always a bit hit and miss how good these ones are. So we're going to give this one a little try. So as I was saying, for the afternoon tea thing, we're just going to get a few bits and bobs, nothing fancy. But if you want to join us for afternoon tea on Friday, that's what we'll be doing. Freon, if you're still on, let us know what else you've been enjoying. What's been your favourite thing that you've done in Belgium so far? Let us know. Right, okay, so there we are. That's what it looks like inside. Quite a bit of custard in that, which we can see. Right, here we go. Okay. It's the outside that makes this, not the inside.
Oh, really? See, I'm the reverse. I feel that the cake is a little bit tough.
Yeah, it is quite dense, but that's what I was saying. Sometimes having all the fruit in it makes it a bit soggy.
It's not dense. It's just so you can see the air pockets are quite tight together. I can get that. So there's not enough aeration in there.
Right, if I can just show that there. Now you can see from the cross section, there's a lot of filling in that. Can you see? It's a tiny bit of pastry, but the pastry is slightly dry.
Yeah,
it is slightly dry, which is a little bit of a shame. But I'm going to say the blueberry and that custard in the middle is really, really good. Now, what does help with it being slightly dry? One, it's good with the drink.
Yeah, good
like tea. But also as well, you get all that moisture in the middle, which kind of the outside kind of counteracts it. Where are we? Yes, the blueberry pastry does look delicious. It is. Freon, said Jensen, I know you changed your channel name. I just, could you help me find your channel, please? So Freon, if you're still on, can you put it in the chat so Jensen can find it? Yeah, Karina, these are good. So these are Gail's. We're hoping when you come back to the UK, you'll be able to try Gail's.
Now, I find with Gail's, with their stuff, they can be a little bit hit and miss. This is nice, but they need to work on that pastry. They need to aerate it a lot more. It needs to be soft. It's a little bit tough. So for me, I think they've overworked that dough, if it is dough that they use. But whatever they've done, they've overmixed it or overworked it.
Yay, says Karina, already thinking of pastries from Whole Foods for Friday's chat. Oh, wonderful. Now, I don't know what pastries. I'm going to have to try and go out and get all this stuff as well the day before. Hopefully you can pick something up if you can. But if not, we'll be able to get some bits and bobs. So I'll see what we can do. Sheila's asked if we're going to do proper loose leaf tea with our afternoon tea, which I think we will. We do have some. So we will. I think we should make some loose leaf tea just to make it a bit posher. I'll wash out some of one of the
We actually have chocolate tea.
We do, although it's been in there for a while.
Chocolate loose leaf tea.
But I'm sure it won't go off. There we are. So we will try that. Kirsty, hello.
Hi, Kirsty.
Hello. I'm watching along as I'm cooking. I hope everyone is well. Good to see you. How are you been? Right, you've just joined us in the middle of a Gail's taste test that we're doing here. Amy said, Mark, a lot of filling. Well, why are you complaining? You get what you pay for. This is true. This is true. I'm not complaining there's a lot of filling, but we are going to compare it to the others. So if you guys do go to Gail's, this is what you'll see. Right, okay, so this is the last but not least. This is, this looks like it's raspberries and cream.
And pistachio at the top.
And pistachio. Like. And it does look like it's one of those, what do you call them? Croque en bouche type things. I don't think it's
like
a shoe.
Paste.
I don't think it's a shoe. I don't think it's a shoe.
It's not a shoe.
Bless you. Yeah, so in answer to your question, Sheila, we will, you've just inspired us. So I think we will do the loose leaf tea. Right, here we go.
All right, so.
Oh, wow. Right, let me show that because that is incredible. Look at the filling on that. I'm not going to complain, Amy. I am not complaining. That's a lot of pistachio in there.
Yeah.
So you've got the base. Look at all that pistachio cream and then the raspberry on top. Now, I know you're not a raspberry fan.
No, so I'm going to take my raspberries off.
Can I have your raspberry?
Of course you can. What I'm going to do...
Just put it there. That's right. And then cut the other side.
Yeah.
So here we go. Right, you take yours. Bung mine on there. Hey.
You know what? I'm going to leave this one because this one's got more pistachio in it.
All right. Take your time, guys.
Stop complaining.
Right.
Every 5 minutes.
Go on. Right, here we go. So, look at that. That's quite a lot of pistachio. Bit of cream. I love it. I love equal ratios to cream to cake. Right, here we go.
My throat keeps getting, like, dry.
Keep drinking. That's really good. It really makes the cake moist.
I think it's the same cake as that, but this is a little bit lighter.
It is lighter. Right, this is tricky actually, because do you know what? Out of these three, these are three cakes I wouldn't go for. If I got to be honest, if I saw them in Gail's, I wouldn't go for these normally. But because Kelly's picked them, it's quite good because one of the things I love doing as well with doing these taste tests is, well, I get to try stuff that I wouldn't normally buy myself, but also as well, we also get to try them. So you guys, ones for us to recommend for you guys to try potentially.
The cream on this is fantastic.
Yeah, I agree.
I really think it lends itself well to that. I really like it.
Now, Sheila, we do have a tea strainer for our loose tea, but not the posh one. So, St. Cot, if you're still on, you'll be proud of us. We did do an afternoon tea at the weekend. We did go for afternoon tea, so that will come up in a video.
We have several tea strainers. We've got posh ones.
Have we got a posh one?
Yeah.
All right. I don't know where it is, but
so we've got several tea strainers. We've got also the one that's in a ball that you can fill up. We've also got the one that is submersed. So you put a top on it and you just leave it in the thing. And then we've got that one that you sit on top of a cup.
Oh, yeah. So we've got a few of them as well. So we will do that. Have you got all of that? Are you planning to do that, Sheila, with the tea strainer stuff? Don't have to. If a tea bag is just good enough. I don't normally drink it like that. I just normally have it with the tea bag. But we
got loads of teapots as well.
You have convinced us to do it. So we will do it with the teapot. Yeah, I'm looking over there because they're all over that side. Over there on a shelf. Kelly's teacup. So where are we? What happened to girls and boys? That was Amy. You knew that would be Amy. St. Cot did the thumbs up. So St. Cot, we think you'll like this. We really enjoyed this afternoon tea. So we went to the Obelix, which is in the Shard. So the Shard in central London, London Bridge, as you guys probably know, has actually 3 afternoon teas. So we've actually done the 3rd one. This is the last one that we wanted to do. And we think this is probably the best one that is there. So you'll get to see that in a few weeks' time. This weekend, I've just finished editing it, so I'll put it up today. will be the last of our Florida one. So this will be where we go to Bahama Breeze, and that's the last of the Florida. Then we are back onto all the UK ones. And so, Karina, I know you've been waiting. We will have the first one I will put up will be our Harrods Trawl. So that won't be this Sunday, it will be the following Sunday. So that will come up on the following Sunday. Karina says, as an American, I actually have a kettle and loose leaf tea. That is a good thing. There you are. You see, you are British at heart. You didn't realize it, but you are British at heart.
Because most Americans don't have a kettle.
So
I find quite wild.
Freon has asked Amy if they can be friends. Well, that will be down to Amy to decide. That will be down to Amy. Freon said, I'm just relaxing. Well, good that you're relaxing.
Exactly.
So, come on, what was your favourite thing, apart from breakfast, what was your favourite thing that you did in Belgium so far, Freon? Let us know. What's been your favourite thing that you've done? Amy's asked, are you guys going to do any Toby carveries soon? Now, we've done Toby quite a few times. I don't want you guys to get bored of it.
Do you guys want us to do a Toby carvery? And if you do, is it a roast or is it breakfast you'd like to see?
Let us know. If you're, we were going to give it a break for a little bit just because we've done so many of them. But if you do want us to see it again, we will come and do it, or we will try a different roast. I did want to do, funny enough, another like for like, but I can't think what is like for like on a Toby carvery. I can't think of one. So we're going to have to try and think of one.
Yeah.
Mark, bro, I have something to tell you. My shower was a walk-in shower. Very posh, Freon.
Very nice.
Very, very posh. Well, she just said, Karina, this is a very good thing. Well done. There you go. You see, you'll become an honorary Brit. Oh, my God. If you talk to us too much, you'll be picking up our accent. Toby Christmas special. All right.
Do you know what? The only thing with Toby, they don't really do any Christmas specials except for Christmas Day. And yeah, that's the only thing. There's no real Christmas, because they still do pigs in blankets, which you can order. Which before they didn't do pigs in blankets before, so this is a new thing. But now they do it all year round. So there isn't anything. I think the only thing that maybe they might do Christmas pudding, or they might do mince pies on the build up. But I like crumble top mince pies, which they don't do, and we don't eat Christmas pudding. So,
well, very good. So, can you please do a beef eater breakfast, asked Jensen, and dinner, please? Thank you. Oh, so you want us to do a beef eater?
Do you know what? I'll definitely have a look and see where we could go to a beef eater. I didn't think they existed anymore.
No, I didn't. I've not heard them for ages.
Yeah, there used to be one local to us, and then it got closed down, but and turned into like a block of flats or whatever. But I will have a look, and I have a look for a beef eater, because I would be quite interested in trying a beef eater, to be quite honest with you.
Where are we? Oh, God, my God. Freon really wants to be Amy's role. But that is up to Amy, but we'll let her respond. Karina said, I've never been to Bahama Breeze, but I've heard it through the Abbott Elementary TV show. Karina, if there's 2 restaurants in the United States that Kelly and I would recommend, which are fairly reasonable priced, as Bahama Breeze and Cheddar's. Those are the 2 that we would definitely recommend for sure. Give them a try. Cass said, what about lunch at Toby Carvery? Is the menu different? It's very, very similar.
There's no real difference between lunch and dinner. It's the same. The only time that it can be different is if they add lamb. And they normally do lamb on a Sunday or towards Easter. And I love it when they do lamb. But sometimes they do lamb as extra anyway. But they don't always do lamb. But yeah.
But we will do that. So we will do that again, guys. So we will, if you are interested in that, we will do it. We do want to do other roast dinners as well from different places. So you can do it for comparison. But we will do that. Where are we? Karina said, I'd rather be British, to be honest, considering who is running our country. Well, your president is currently over here. He's in Scotland at the moment. Well, glad to see you're back, Freon. Jensen said, bye, Jensen. He's got to go. But yeah, we will see you on Friday. That our plan, like I say, all being well, will be on Friday. Freon, sure, let's be live comment section buddies. There you go. There you go. Bye, Jensen as well. Right, so okay, now let us score these. So we are going to score. So first up, this was on our girls thing. This was the strawberry covered top. This was a lovely, lovely cake. Very similar, like we said, that your grandmother would make. As you can see here, I thought it was quite a dense sponge. I think Kelly disagreed.
I don't think it's a dense sponge, but it's like a home baked sponge.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
So, what would you give this out of 10?
I'd give it a 7.
Do you know what? I would too. I think that's a fair score.
I think a 7.
It wouldn't be my go-to cake, but it is actually surprisingly more.
Yeah.
So that is a 7 cake. Right. Next up, we had the blueberry and custard. Again, very dense filling on this one. Very dense cake. Beautiful berries on there. What would you give this?
I would give it a 7. I liked the inside, but that outside was overworked.
See, now I disagree with Kelly. I actually thought the outside complemented the inside.
Yeah.
I would give this a 7.5. I do think, like I said, it's not one I would normally go for. I did prefer it to the other cake.
Yeah,
But that's why I give it a 7.5.
I feel like it's too tough.
But it is tough. Right. Yeah. And last but not least is this one, which is the pistachio. Huge amount of pistachio, huge amount of cream, raspberries on the bun. What would you give this?
I would give this an 8.
I agree. Oh, look at that.
I would give this an 8. It would have scored higher if the base was softer or, flaky. One of the two. I think the base had to be flaky, or it had to be more a lighter cake-like consistency. Again, I felt it just wasn't as tough as the other one.
So there you have it, guys. This is the winner here. Now, interestingly, right, let me go through these very, very quickly, and then we'll carry on with the chat. So, would you get this one again?
Yes. Yeah.
Do you know what? I'm torn with this. It wouldn't be a cake I'd go to, but I did enjoy it, so I probably would say yes.
I would get it again if we wanted to treat ourselves. We wanted a nice cup of tea, a nice, above average cake. I'd get that one.
What about this one?
I don't know about this one. I don't think I would get it again. The flavour is nice and stuff like that, but I just felt like it was tough, and I don't want to pay for tough cake, so I'm not sure.
I agree with Kelly. I wouldn't get it again. It was nice. If somebody bought it for me and just said, I bought you this cake, I would eat it. But again, it's not something I would go to. This little bad boy.
Even though I scored it higher, I didn't eat the raspberries. And it's easy to take the raspberries off. But would I get it again? I'm not sure. I'd get it again for a taste test. But I'm not sure I would buy it again.
No, that is fascinating that you would not buy this again, even though you scored it the highest.
Yeah, because I think it tasted nicer than the others.
Mm-hmm.
But that one I would buy again to have with a nice cup of tea. It's a quite homely thing. Yeah,
I agree with Kelly. I've got to say it's strange. Now I would get that one again.
Yeah.
But it's got to be one of those if you're in the mood, because it's quite a dense cake. If you're hungry or you want a proper snack on it, that is something that you would have.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I feel like with that one, with the strawberry one.
That's the strawberry one.
It's really nice, and I imagine my family preferring that cake.
Oh yeah, that's very much
it's very much them type of thing, and I think it's very homely. It's very nice. It's one of those things. But also, it's a limited edition because obviously strawberries is not all year round. So yeah. But again, with Gail's, I find their products very hit and miss. And I had a sausage roll from there today, and let me tell you, their sausage roll is one of the best sausage rolls that I've had. And this is what I say about Gail's. So I feel like sometimes their savouries are better than their sweets. Their sweets are nice, but I find that their savouries are a lot better. And I cannot believe how good the sausage roll. It's flavoured. There's herbs in there. It smells sort of not earthy, but there is like a smell of herbs in there, and it doesn't shy away from that. And then when it's baked, it's a bit crusty on the ends of the meat, as it should be. It's a good solid sausage roll, as a sausage roll should be. It's really good, and the pastry is nice and flaky, and they put the sesame seeds on top, and the black sesame seeds. It's really I cannot recommend it thoroughly enough to get the sausage roll. And the meat is juicy. You can bite into it, and all the juice comes out. Like a lot of sausage rolls that you eat nowadays, there's no juice in there. There's like, it's not, it can be a little bit dry sort of thing. But when you have that juice dripping from it, it's good. It's good. You're not eating a Greg sausage roll. You're not. When you get a Gail sausage roll, you're gonna get a proper Gail. You're gonna get a proper sausage roll. And they do this like a sweet potato salad, which is good. So not like a potato salad with all the mayo, but like it's got sweet potatoes in it, it's got grains in it, it's got a little bit of salad in it, and that's really nice as well. They also do the bagels, their salmon bagels, and that's packed full of salmon and stuff like that. We tried it on the live one time. So I find that their savouries are probably better than their sweets, but
Now we have done a sausage roll taste test on the live a while ago, so we could potentially do that again. We'll mix them up with veggie ones so I can eat some, but we will look potentially to do that if you guys are interested. Georgiana has asked that we do an Indian, so some form of Indian cuisine on the live as well. So shout out to Georgiana.
Georgiana and Sue
as well, and to Sue as well. So we will look to do that at some point.
Yeah, it is on our list, Georgiana. We haven't forgotten.
We won't be the next couple of weeks. Obviously, we've got this one, and I'm got my tooth taken out the following week. So we will look to do that though at some point afterwards, because I could do with a curry to cheer me up afterwards. It would be nice with jam. Everything's nice with jam, Amy. I do agree with you. These kind of cakes are good with jam. I saw loads of farms here in Belgium, said Freon, and loads of shops. What's been your favourite shop to go into? Have you been in many shops? Amy, my comment buddy, I thank you for choosing me as your buddy. Much love. There you are. But what I love about Amy is Amy will tell you exactly where you stand, and she has said you'll never replace sushi. But that's the great thing with Amy. You know where you stand with Amy. Amy will just tell it as it is. Mark, I've actually been to a beef eater near Premier Inn in Manchester. It was so good. Well, we haven't been. So Kelly's going to Google, see if there is one near us, because we haven't been to a beef. I haven't been one for decades. Excuse me. We've not been to a long time. We went to a Harvester about 3-4 years ago, but we have not been to a beef eater for a long time. So if there is one nearby, we will definitely check that out, because you guys seem to be liking these. So we will have a look to see if there is one near us.
I'll put beef eater, and it's brought up the beef eater gin distillery.
Now, Karina says the closest Cheddar's to me is in Arizona. So the trip there will be happening perhaps next year. Now, do give it a trip, but I don't want to oversell it, Karina. So please don't go to Arizona just for that reason.
For
I know you're not. I'm joking, but we do recommend it. We had such a good time there, and we had some really good food. No matter what we ordered, was really good. Because we can only do our experience based upon the one we went to in Florida.
Yeah.
But the one in Florida was amazing, and the staff were really good. They're probably not watching, but there you go. Where are we? Mark, me and a specialist friend have been talking. I think you know who I'm talking about. A boy with the name with a J.
Your friend. Your friend that runs the channel.
Oh, that's right as well. You've actually been talking with them. Interesting. What runs the airline channel? Is that the one you're thinking of? Amy will tell you as it is, Freon. So you go, well, why? And Kirsty was laughing at Amy's comment. But Amy, listen, you're always good to have Amy, because you know where you stand with Amy, and there's no better place to do it as well. Some people might say, oh, I'll speak to you later or not. Jacob, I know Jacob. Jacob's been on here. Yeah. Sorry, you meant Jacob. Yeah. Jacob's been on here.
I just didn't know why you were being cryptic.
Yeah, I was going to say, I know Jacob's been on our channel, so I know that he's been on there. So good. How's things going with Jacob? Jacob's your cousin, isn't he? Am I right in thinking Jacob's your cousin? Amy said Touche in my comments section, girly. I could never. I think, well, Touche does come on occasion. She's not been well when she last came on.
Yeah, so recently she's not been feeling too great.
I know. Nor had Sam. So shout out to Sam as well. Touche, shout out to you. It's because we hadn't seen them for a while. So
Touche and Sam.
Yeah.
We haven't seen Tesco meal deals for a little while.
Yeah. So shout out to you, Tesco meal deals, if you're around. I hope you're okay. So yeah, so there we go. So we've got a few things. Thank you for guys, first of all, for
And kitten noodles and Peppa Pig.
oh yeah, of course. Shout out to you guys. So thank you so much for indulging us on our cake thing. That's our girls bit as well. We've just done. Do recommend that one. These, like I said, these aren't ones I would normally go for, and I do want to try Tia's suggestion of doing the cookies at some stage because I do think that sounds good. Karina says, will you be having a Nutter Butter this Friday? I think it's needed to buy a pack.
I have a pack of Nutter Butters.
But would they go on an afternoon tea?
I have a mini pack of Nutter Butters and I have a family pack of Nutter Butters. So, I don't know.
Oh, Kirsty said, I think my messages are being blocked. Right now, Kirsty, you've only done 2 messages so far. I am keeping a track on them. Sorry, I would never ever ignore your messages.
Yeah.
So if they Amy had this problem a few lives ago where Amy was putting comments and they weren't coming up.
And Sam.
Yeah, so
I think everyone's had that problem at some point. I don't know why.
It's not as though you're saying something contentious. So do put it in the chat because we always like hearing from you.
Kirsty says, oh, never mind, they're working.
Oh, right. So I'm glad they're working again. So good. Please carry on with them. Right now, I'm going to get your Nutter Butters because I know some of our British viewers that haven't seen them before. This is an American thing. So we are, let me go get them. No, sorry. Yeah, it must be a YouTube thing.
Right. Like, so everybody, for some reason, their sort of comments have been blocked. And then they'll say, oh, you're not reading out my comments. And then Mark's had to go back and then the comments aren't there. And then they've had to re-put them in the chat. He's gone to get the mini ones. Karina says it's YouTube. Yeah, I don't know why it does that, to be quite honest. But YouTube are watching you, Kirsty. Only joking, it's true. But I don't know why it does it. That's what Chicken Dipper says, by the way.
I knew that was. Do you know what? I knew that was Amy as I'm walking down the stairs. That is an Amy comment.
But no, there's the large one in the cupboard.
I know. I'm just going to show it for these purposes because you're not going to open them, are you?
Not now.
Well,
no,
you are.
I'm going to open them later.
So this will be very familiar to Karina, but that's what they are. So they are peanut butter flavored cookies.
These are the mini ones. Do you know how difficult it is to get the mini ones? They are so hard to get. You think you can just walk into a corner shop and get them? You can't. You do you know where I get them? In the airport? In the airport's where you get them. I couldn't find the mini ones anywhere. They used to do them in a tub as well. Can't find those. Can't find them.
Do you see Freon? You see, so he said Jacob and he has been talking, and basically he went to the school and they all said he missed Freon. You see, Freon, we said that to you. You know what I mean? Don't worry about that because I know you were worried about it. And you said you were meshing people and people weren't getting back to you, but that's not everybody checks their emails. Remember, they're all on holiday. See, I knew you because everybody likes you. So you see, don't worry about a thing. They all love you.
But also, you're going to have stories to tell them. You've been to Blackpool or you're going to Blackpool. You're now in Belgium. You're making your stories. You'll have plenty of stories to tell them when you meet up with them.
And I'm going to do more quizzes for you when you get back. Where are we? There we go. Yeah, we are all being watched, Karina. Freon says, I'm sorry, Amy, but I'm watching you. that sounds a bit creepy, Freon. So maybe Sheila said, oh no, peanut butter. Eek. Do you know what though? This is a very mild peanut butter.
So good.
Oh, but I think you've made Karina a little bit jealous because she said she's never seen the minis. What? You've never seen these?
What?
Now where did you get these from? These are Florida, aren't they?
These were in Florida, but I had to get them in the airport because I couldn't find the mini ones in the shops for love nor money, and they've always done mini ones. But they do them in a pack now instead of the tub. So you can get mini Oreos and then you can get mini Chips Ahoy. But you used to be able to get Nutter Butters, but they don't do them anymore. Do you know where they used to do them? So if you go to Icon Park, there used to be a Walgreens there and you used to be able to get them in there, but you can't get them in there anymore.
Where are we?
It's very sad. Even in Target, you can't get them.
Where are we? So yeah, Kirsty said, I've been flagged. I'm on edge. So Amy's going to make you paranoid now.
You're fine. You're fine. It happens to everyone. Honestly, don't worry about it.
Right. Exactly. Amy said, why are you watching me, Freon? Karina said, oh, 7-Eleven or a gas stations, maybe, Kelly. That's
yes. But you know what? I don't think I've been into a 7-Eleven that I feel safe in. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, I've been going up. So I was in Texas. I was in Dallas, actually. And I went into 7-Eleven and I was like, oh, God. It just didn't feel safe.
There we go. From East Hanover, New Jersey. So that's where they manufacture them.
New Jersey.
Karina said, Sheila, I'm now looking for pistachio paste to go with the peanut butter. Now, Sheila, I was going to say, these are definitely not for you. If you don't like peanut butter, I'm going to state the obvious, but if you don't like this, these are not for you. These have a very subtle peanut butter taste, but there's definitely a peanut butter taste to it.
Sheila, are you based in the UK?
Yeah, Sheila is.
Sheila.
I'm sure you are.
Is it Sheila that's looking for the pistachio?
No. Karina is.
Oh, Karina's looking for pistachio. Because I was about to say, you probably might get them in Whole Foods or Trader Joe's.
You got them from Trader Joe's.
No, they're not.
The pistachio paste.
No, I didn't.
Oh,
I was about just. Listen, I was going to talk to Sheila if Sheila was in the UK, because I was going to say.
She says she is.
Yeah, because I was going to say if Sheila was looking for the pistachio, then that would be in M&S, because they have a pistachio in there. They also do one in Harrods, but it's expensive.
Karina's the
one.
But
Karina, the only place that I could think of that may do pistachio would be Whole Foods and Trader Joe's. I'm not so sure about Target. I mean, you would know better than I would ever know, to be quite honest, because you live in the States. But those were the places that I would think you would be able to get pistachio cream from. But here you can get it in quite a lot of places. You can get pistachio cream in quite a lot of places. But I would say M&S's ones are really good.
Well, Karina, if you come to the UK, there's plenty of pistachio paste here. I can imagine you go through customs. They open up your suitcase. You go, madam, you have a whole suitcase of pistachio butter. That's right, yes.
They even sell it in Costco here. I was going to pick it up, but Mark told me to put it back.
Oh my God, I get the blame for it. But our shopping bill at this point was about £200. I go, no, that's it now. Where are we? I'm now looking. Oh yeah, we said that one. Amy said Freon because Tushi's a non-comment section. Eh? No, she's not here at the moment. Then Amy said people are silly billies. People ignore, and if they are, they're not the real ones for you. That is true. That can be true.
Oh, you mean the friends? Yeah, it's true.
There you go. So it's all right though. He's not watching you. Don't worry, Amy, because Freon just apologized. He said, I'm sorry, Amy. I don't think he meant it in the way that came out. Karina said, evidently, the 7-Eleven stores here are being refabbed by the Japanese 7-Eleven company.
Oh, really?
So it should start getting better.
Yeah, because so I went in one 7-Eleven. So, don't get me wrong, because I've been going to the States to Florida for many years. And so when we used to drive, we stopped at a couple of 7-Elevens because some of them were attached to gas stations and they were fine. This one also was a gas station one, right? And this was in Dallas. And it was almost like we had walked across this invisible line. And when we got there, there was some woman asleep on all of these bottles of water. And I had a bag with me. And it was just like a scene from a movie. And the security guard, because there's a security guard in the 7-Eleven, and he was like, oh, you need to leave your bags here. And I was like, huh? He goes, you need to leave your bags here. And I was like, okay, I'll just wait outside. And then when I was outside, I was just like, what am I doing outside? I should have waited inside. All these cars were pulling up. They were like bang up cars and all of this. And people were, and I was just like, oh my God. It really was like I was in a movie where something was about to go down. It was so dodge. And then when my friend came out, he's like, yeah, maybe we shouldn't have come to this one. I was like, no, but you desperately needed cigarettes, so we had to go to this one. I was like, not again. And then we went to one that was that one was better, actually.
Where was this?
So this was when I was in Dallas.
Well, funny enough, so Amy just said, I want to meet the Texas cowboy eating beans. Did you see any Texas cowboys eating beans when you were in Dallas?
No. But I did go to Fort Worth, and they are all dressed. That's normal.
Bye, Freon. We'll see you Friday. Enjoy Belgium. I know it's a bit late now where you are, but enjoy, relax, and do enjoy yourself while you're there.
Yeah, and have some Belgian chocolates. Go to Leonidas, Newhouse, all of those, and have some lovely chocolates. And so, yeah. So if you want to see like cowboys and stuff like that, you go to Fort Worth, because in the town, like in Dallas itself, you don't see many they're just dressed normally and stuff like that. But if you go to somewhere like Fort Worth, and it's like a film set. Fort Worth is so surreal, you know, and they got a saloon there, and they're doing line dancing in there. They're all wearing their cowboy hats and, you know, their cowboy boots, and dressed up like real cowboys and stuff like that. It's really, really nice there. But yeah, I suppose I was expecting a little bit like if you were going, like when you watch Dallas, with loads of people wearing cowboy hats and stuff like that. But no, they don't.
So Karina did try Trader Joe's, but they didn't have it.
Oh.
And where are we? So Freon's gone now, so I won't read out Amy's comment. For all you know, Freon, I could be a police officer. Karina said, I heard Costco's has it. You guys have the coolest things, so envious. But Karina, you guys have so many choices of ice cream. You will be bitterly disappointed when you come here, because it's nowhere near the level.
Karina's been here.
No, I know, but when you see that, just on the ice cream part.
No, if you go to Amarino's or somewhere like that, you'll find loads of flavors of ice cream. You don't have to worry about
Kelly,
that.
oh my God, you were taken to the sketchy neighborhood in Dallas.
I'm telling you. I am telling you. I mean, the thing about Dallas, because there's like a lot of it is a bit sketch, but there's such a big driving culture in the US that everybody drives to the local theatre. Nobody walks anywhere. And the one time that we did walk, they took us to some far up, we were crossing freeways and all of this, and I was just like, where are we going to get tacos? Right now, I know you guys in the US love tacos. You absolutely, I can tell you right now, I don't like tacos. And I had it about 6 times when I was there. And I was just like, I think it was like 4 to 6 times when I was there. And I was just like, oh, fine, never see another taco again. But I do like the hard shell tacos. And when we go to Space 220, if you've watched any of those videos, they do this like prawn, sort of like salsa type thing in the hard shell. That's the best taco I've ever had. They're really, really good. I'm not a lover of the soft shell, of the soft ones, you know, the flour ones. And I don't mind them per se, but I don't want mashed potato in my, and that's quite traditional, but I don't want mashed potato in my taco. I don't want that.
Yeah, you didn't like that when we went to San and Gail, did you?
Yeah, and they told me, they said, oh yes, a quesadilla. No, it wasn't. It was a giant taco. It was not a quesadilla.
So there you go. There's an offer, Karina. So Amy's asked if we can swap. Now, Amy's from a place just outside London. I won't give her an actual place. So if you're interested, Karina, you fancy to swap lives for a little bit, you do have an offer there. Sheila said, Texas cowboys eating beans sounds like the famous campfire scene from Blazing Saddles.
Yeah.
I think you boys have had enough.
Thing is, like, they do like this where they do like a cattle run, and so I was there thinking, oh my God, it's going to be a cattle run, it's going to be like really good, there's going to be like cowboys on their horses. Listen, it was like about 3 cows and 1 person just riding slowly on, and I just thought, oh my God, it's going to be a cattle run, it's going to be like, there's going to be like loads of cattle in the streets, and it wasn't.
So all Kirsty's comments are being blocked. Oh, Kirsty, we do. Oh no, that's because I know you love contributing as well.
Yeah.
And
bless you.
Oh, Kirsty, please keep kind of. Hopefully they'll come through. I don't know why they're blocking your comments.
Yeah.
Now, Kirsty, actual fact, because you were on Sunday when we were doing the video for Bella Napoli. So we're going there. So no, don't apologize. It's not your. We're sorry that you're being.
No, yeah,
absolutely. We're being blocked because we really do want to. I don't know though. I can't imagine Kirsty would be saying anything triggering to YouTube. Not at all.
Yeah.
Now you got a difference of opinion here because Amy loves tacos. She said, "Oh my God, tacos!" But Karina says, Kelly, if you come here to visit, I promise not to take you for tacos.
Thank you.
I promise. And mashed potato in tacos is not authentic Mexican tacos. Now, but interesting you say that. So we went, you'll see it from our video, we went to San Angel in Epcot, and obviously that was cooked by Mexican chefs, and they did put mashed potato in those tacos.
Yeah, they said it was potatoes, and they didn't say it was mashed potatoes. So normally, when it's mashed potatoes, you normally say mashed potatoes. They said potatoes, so in my mind, I was thinking of the crispy, like like them cutting it in squares or something like that, or when in Spain, and I don't know if they call it patatas bravas or something like that. That's what I was expecting. Although it's Mexican, but I was expecting something similar to patatas bravas. No, it was mashed potato, and I was so mad. And it was just a big taco. I was expecting a quesadilla. I was expecting a lovely cheese pool with chorizo in it, or chorizo in it. I wasn't expecting mashed potato with chorizo in a big giant with microgreens or whatever it was, or cress or whatever it was, in a big giant taco.
So that's really weird. So basically what Kirsty's saying is, obviously nothing's coming through. Amy has said, you must be triggering YouTube. Can you text in code? And Kirsty's asked, is it keywords? And Amy said, yeah, it can be keywords. Oh. Karina said, has somebody reported you?
Oh.
Which I can't imagine why anybody would, but potentially, because now we can report anybody on here, but I swear to you, we haven't done that. So I don't know why that would come up.
But it's not that. Like everyone's had that. Even Amy's had that problem.
Yeah, that has happened, because I don't think it's specifically you. And what's happened is, I think Amy was saying you had it one time. Do you remember, Amy? And then there was other times other people have said that they had typing. Sam had that once.
Yeah.
So she was doing comment after comment after comment on, and she goes, guys, nothing's coming through.
Yeah. You're not the only one to have had it for some reason, but there's been other times when other people have had it and they couldn't. It's happened about, because was it Kitten Noodles or was it Thunder Bear?
Yeah,
it was one of them.
I think it was Kitten Noodles. But funny enough, now your comments are coming through now, Kirsty. So it might have been just something that came on.
Yeah, but it's her other comments that haven't come through. The odd comments are coming through, but not all her comments are coming through.
Karina said there are places where you can go on cowboy experiences. Bit, I always think of City Slickers. Bit moving cattle, having campfire meals, etc. They have different states.
Yeah.
But yeah, do keep really sorry that's happening to you, because we really do like hearing from you.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, you'll probably find the next time you do it is absolutely fine. It's just weird. It might be just something that's happened with the algorithm. Karina said real tacos are usually corn flour tortillas, about 3 or 4 inches in diameter, and then filled with a protein and salsa, and that is it. It's cheese. One, because all the ones I've ever had is just cheese on the top. So
no, I haven't had tacos with cheese. There's been like beef ones and all of that, but the ones that I had, they weren't that great. There was one that I had with mince in it, but it wasn't, like I said, they've not been that great. I do like the hard shell tacos more. I think I like the texture of it more, but I would love to have a good flour tortilla, just like taco, just to see if I do actually like it. But there's been lots of Mexican really that I don't really enjoy. There's been some Mexican that I like they do like really nice pork belly and stuff like that, but I haven't had a good Mexican that I think, oh yeah, I really like this.
Well, here's one for you guys. So Mexican is quite big in the United States, as we spotted, but anything here for our British viewers, do you like Mexican? And if you do, where do you like to go? Because one thing I've not really had, and your American friends have said this when they've come over, they said there aren't any decent Mexicans they've tried in the UK. So do let us know.
Yeah, but I think when they're thinking of because when I was telling someone, when I was telling someone, oh, we went to this place that we had to cross freeways, and he goes, yeah, but they're pretty good. And I'm like, no. And the one that I wanted with prawns in, they didn't even have.
Sam,
Hey Sam, hope
hello.
you're well.
So just to let you know, tomorrow is Sam's birthday. I'm so glad you joined
Wow.
actually, because I was hoping to wish you a happy birthday, and we weren't.
Happy birthday for
So happy
tomorrow.
birthday for tomorrow, Sam. We are really sending our blessings and wishing you a wonderful happy birthday for tomorrow. Are you getting on your birthday outing? Of course. Have you decided what you're going to do? Yes, you could do, because you can do what Amy suggested. If you do one word at a time, I'll piece it all together if you wanted to do that. Everyone's saying hello to you. Karina said, yes, there's also cheese. I can't pronounce that cheese. Is a Saka cheese, not cheddar cheese. There you go. A lot of people doing home happy birthdays to you, Sam. We hope you have a lovely, lovely time for tomorrow. And you must tell us about it on Friday, hopefully, if you are around.
Oh, I've never heard of that cheese.
Yes, homemade. Never tried real life, the fake Mexican food. When I was middle teens, I had a session to refried beans. You mentioned about refried beans. Do you make your own refried beans? You can actually buy El Paso refried beans in a can.
It was so funny because so I watch a lot of TikTok, and there was one American that said British people put beans on toast, like what? But of course, your version of beans and our version of beans are two totally different things. Because your beans are what we would call kidney beans, and you wouldn't have those on toast. That's not something you would put on toast. However, beans on toast, like baked beans on toast, you would have, and it is pretty. Even now, I still have beans on toast, but I like sausage beans on toast. But Mark made me beans on toast, what, last week?
You do know beans on toast is an American invention.
Yeah, but
baked beans are American invention.
Right, but what I'm saying is they have refried beans, which is our version of kidney beans.
Oh, Oaxaca cheese. Never heard of it.
We do. There is an eatery here called Oaxaca, which I believe is Mexican actually.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you are. So it's a white crumbly cheese.
Yeah, I think there is a. They had Oaxaca on it, and I asked them to put it on the side because they said it was a little bit like Parmesan cheese, and I didn't like that. So but I asked them to put it on the side.
So Sam, you've had plenty of birthday messages there. Karina's wishing you a happy birthday. St. Cot is wishing you a happy birthday. Happy birthday from Amy as well. I hope a lovely day with the little one.
So that's so nice.
Feel the love, Sam. Feel the love.
Yeah.
No, so Amy's talking about the can one. It's so good with a pizza. I'll have to try that, Amy. I haven't bought refried beans for ages, and I have done it when I've done my version of Mexican, which is not authentic at all. But they are nice to have with the Mexican food. I've got to be honest, I'm really bad. I just take vegetarian mince and then just add the already, what do you call it, the packet stuff. That's about as authentic as I get.
Old El Paso.
Oh, she just said, I love beans on toast with sourdough bread. Don't knock it. I love beans on toast. Beans on toast for me make a British breakfast.
Yeah, don't knock it because and you know what I do? I like to put garlic butter on my toast, and when Mark's making it, he puts garlic butter in the beans. And I'll have sausage beans, but now they do Richmond sausages, which I don't mind so much. But yeah, sausage and baked beans, sausage and beans on toast.
But yeah, it is the Donna Foods.
And so I was going to say, and if you want to make it extra special, fry up some pancetta and chuck some pancetta on top of that. So
nice. So I was laughing at Cass' comment. She said, happy birthday, Sam. I was laughing at Amy's comment. She said, uncooked smell refried beans. It smells like dog food. It does. That's why I'm laughing. It does. It really, really does. It hasn't got the most pleasant of smells, but I do like refried beans. But yeah, so there you are, Sam. I hope if you're still on, you're getting a lot of happy birthday message. We really do hope you have a wonderful day for tomorrow.
Oh yes.
And I hope you enjoy your food, whatever you're going to have. I know you were debating between a curry or something else. So whatever you have, I hope you enjoy.
So your refried beans is not our kidney beans, it's our black beans. It's black beans that are the refried beans that they use over there. And we use baked beans in a tomato. It's like in a tomato sauce kind of thing, and not your refried beans that you guys use. It's the beans that you would use to make chili, and that's not the beans that we use to make baked beans on toast. I hope I've made myself clear.
Well, thank you for clearing that.
But yeah, but like, no, but there was an American and they were really laughing at us because we had baked beans on toast and they couldn't figure out why. And then Kulani came over and he had baked beans on toast, and he was telling no, it's the best. And then there's a Canadian guy who pops up on my feed sometimes, and he obviously is a Canadian living in the UK, and like eating all the food and trying all the food, trying all the fast food and all of this, and then trying all these different types of biscuits. And he's really interesting to watch because you can see him trying things for the first time and then giving comments on them. It's really, really good.
Kirsty wishes you a happy birthday as well. And that's been difficult because Kirsty's been struggling to get messages through.
Oh,
so
bless you, Kirsty.
I'm glad that came through, Kirsty. There you are. Happy birthday. Yes, we use black beans for refried beans here, says Kirsty.
Yeah. But it's not the same as our baked beans that we have on toast. Those are two different beans.
I don't think I've ever heard such a detailed description of beans. So there you go, guys.
There you go, because you're not passionate.
What about beans? No, that is true.
Yeah.
I cannot deny that. So, where are we? You're not a chatterbox. No, not at all. I don't understand why they weren't coming through. But anyway, so guys, thank you for indulging us with the girls. We, like I said, and watching us do our little test. Thank you also for watching us the video we did last week, which is Belly Napoli, which is one of the pizza places that were in Epcot on the Italian, I was going to say American, the Italian pavilion. This week, this Sunday, we'll be going up our video on what was it doing? I even forgot what it was. It was on the Bahama Breeze. Bahama Breeze. It definitely is one of our favorite restaurants there to try, and that is the last of the Florida. You enjoying that cream there? Last of the Florida series.
Why don't you show them what's left?
I know, I'm eating that. So last of the Florida series from our things, and that's it. Then we're back to the British ones as well. So, but we've got plenty of black log to show you. Starting off with the Harrods the following week. The Italian.
See, Mark interrupts me. And then says, "Oh yeah, glad you're eating the cake." And then when I point it out to him, he's like, "Oh yeah, yes, don't interrupt me."
Amy, how am I sneaky? I'm not eating it.
Exactly.
Kath said, "Oh, see you Friday." No, Kath. Yeah, so we've got that coming up. And also, don't forget on the Friday we will be doing our eat along afternoon tea. So if you guys are interested, you don't have to. Get yourself just some sandwiches or anything. We will be doing that this Friday. There you go. Sam says thank you to everybody for her birthday messages. There you are, Sam.
What does Karina say? Yes, we use. She says something else.
No, I've read that one out.
I could not have beans on toast for breakfast. Is that what you read out?
Oh no, I'm trying to go through it. So yeah. Oh, you could not. Do you know what though, Kirsty? It is one of those things, right? It does work when you have it with other things like beans and stuff. It does work. We'll have to take you, if you ever come to the UK, we'll have to take you to one place that will show you that. But yeah, so there we have it. I hope you guys enjoyed that as well. I don't know if we make you, but I'm glad. I think
laugh.
Yeah. Amy said they're bickering like kids in the canteen. Yeah, we are. When we bicker over little things like cake, there'll be a big fight now. Who's going to have what?
Yeah, but don't point out my misgivings when you just been and when I say show them, you don't want to show them.
You just enjoy.
Yeah, I will.
There we go. So anyway, guys, so that will be on Friday. Until then, I think we've gone past 8 o'clock, so I think we will leave the live there. But thank you so much for joining us. We had great fun with you, as we always do. We will be, like I said, see you on Friday for those of you who want to join. We will let you know what we're going to do for the following week. So I'm having my last wisdom tooth removed. So my face is going to be all out here. So Kelly's going to have to decide whether or not she'll be able to do the live on her own or not. You'll have to make a decision on Friday.
Or maybe Mark could do some things and then maybe put them.
No, I won't have time to do that because I'll be in immense pain. So you'll have to make a decision on that. But we will let you know on Friday.
Yes.
We will let you know what we're going to do on Friday. So that is it for Mark and Kelly's. Oh, you got yours coming through. So Amy, if you want advice, just let me know and I will tell you all the bit. I've worked out slowly by slowly the best way to deal with pain. So from your wisdom tooth. Karina said, I can imagine Mark being the one saying, I'm not touching you with his finger being an inch away from Kelly.
Yeah. Can't get mad. Not touching. Can't get mad.
You've just given me a brilliant idea. Thank you, Karina. I know I can blame Karina.
Yeah, when they see your black eye, they'll know.
Oh, well done. 2,600 videos, Charlie. Well done.
Amazing.
So, yes, guys, have a great week. Do look after yourselves, please. Do take care. And remember, you're never too old to have fun. And like I said, really do look after yourselves. We do stay safe. we will see you on Friday.
Yes, and thank you for all the likes. Please keep watching, sending likes. We love them. We want to push out the videos to many other people. We are hoping to grow the community. But also, if you want to catch up with our holidays, see what we're doing, then hop over to the secondary channel, MK Vacates, where you can catch up with everything that we do. And if you haven't subscribed to both channels, then please do.
Well done, Charlie, for your 770 followers.
Mm.
Take care, guys. We will see you Friday. And don't forget,
Melt my cheese.
or melt her cake. We will see you then. Take care, guys. Bye for now.
Bye for now.